Hey, my divas, welcome, welcome. I hope everybody is having a marvelous Monday. Okay, I think my camera is pretty straight. Let me get my other devices set up. Get my glue ready. Oh, there we go. Let me see. Oh, yep, I'm pretty good there. Might need to come up just a little bit. There we go. Let me copy this link. Hey, Margene. Always the first one on. I love it. I love it. I love it. And do you just sit there and hit refresh when I tell you I'm going to go live? Okay, so I am live. Post that link. Come on, post. There we go. Maybe. Yep. And I want to go here. One more spot. And I'll go back to Facebook. And I'm going to remember to back out and come back in so I can make sure I see everybody's comments. I'm going to try to, at least, because sometimes Facebook wants to be weird and not let me see comments. Come on. Thinking. It's thinking. It's doing the little spinny thing. Okay, well, I'm just going to let it do the spinny thing. Hopefully, it'll let me see comments in a minute. Nope, still doing the spinny thing. There we go. Hey, sister. Hey, Debbie. Welcome, welcome. Okay, I'm just going to kind of get my stuff set up. Oh, I just put that ribbon away. Now I need to grab it again. We're going to be making this card. Hey, Chris. And I call this a 50-50 card. This is a really great just go-to for all of you out there that have not even started your holiday cards. Or just need a last-minute set of cards to gift to somebody. I'm going to show you how to get 6 cards out of one sheet of DSP. Now, I've done this live before in the past. I'm showing you how to cut down just a sheet of 12 by 12 to get 6 cards, but we're going to do it again. I've got my 6 just standard white bases ready, and I've got everything except for, I'm going to switch this up a bit. I'm going to do my mousse in black as opposed to brown for the rest of the cards. I'm just going to go ahead and, while people are popping on, get my bases folded and get those ready. And if all works for this, we will have enough for the outside as well as to decorate the inside. I didn't do it on this one, so I didn't think about it. Chris says, that's me, last minute Lucy. Chris Ann said that, not Chris Ronkin. I got 2 Chris's on today. Love it. Last minute Lucy. I like that one. Okay. Got those ready. Let me grab my mousse punch. I also, I think, just put away. Why not put these away? I don't know. Let's see, what is my mousse punch? It's right here. And I'm going to need 6 of those. We're just going to prep those. While people are popping on. I don't know how many strips of black. I just grabbed a bunch. I might only need 1. Let's see. Will it fit that way? It will fit that way. It'll fit that way too. Let's just, I could probably get more of them out this way, but just for time's sake, I'm just going to cut them this way. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh my gosh, can I get these all out of one piece? How cool would that be? Oh, and 6. That last one was a little bit funky, but I got them all out. Beautiful. And I got my 6 mousses. Is there a different word for the plural mousse? You know, like with a mouse, it's mice. With mousse, is it different? I don't know. I got my mousses out. Let's see what that and call it. Gotta pop that paper back. Okay, now I got almost everything ready. I'm going to put that off to the side. Get this paper cut. Let's see. Chris says he'd be cute in gold glitter against those green trees too. Oh, maybe. Too late. I already did them in black. But that is true. Gold might work. I felt like the brown was getting a little too lost though. So I feel like the gold might get lost too. But we're going to go with black today. Cynthia says, hi everybody. Chris says, I must be the name. I haven't started either. Well, then this one's for you too. Both of my Chris's are last minute Lucy's. Hi, Kathy Sanford. Welcome, welcome. Chris said, yep. Okay, so I'm going to get my cutter out. My notebook. I was doing something else earlier. I don't need that for right now. Take the trimmer off. Okay, so I want these to be landscape, not portrait. So I want my first cut to be at 5 1/4. So that's what we're going to do. We're going to make this cut at 5 1/4. And I'm going to repeat that again. 5 1/4. Like so. Now, my other cut is going to be at 4. And basically, I want the trees to be standing up on the bottom. And I'm going to use this back side for the top. So since this is 4, I'm going to do 2-inch cuts. I'm actually going to go at 6. Because again, 6 is divisible by 2. So now I have 6 by 6 paper. 2 of each design. Now I'm going to make 2-inch cuts. Because I can cut 4 sheets of cardstock at the same, of DSP at the same time. So 2. And 2. I'm going to move that out of the way. So 1, 2, 3. Should have 6 of each of these now. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Should have 6. That means there's and 6. 1, 3, 4, 5, 6. Now, because I want these evenly spaced, because I'm picky like that, I have my little card inserts with just my basic paper. It's actually just like thinner, not quite. It's thicker than copy paper, but thinner than my normal paper. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Also, if you have just junky paper that you don't use, that's great to do for this, because I'm just going to cover this paper up. Now, I'm going to use this to help me space my pieces out so that I know that they're exactly 5 1/4 by 4. So I'm going to space those up. If there's a little bit of white showing, that's okay. I'm going to let that white be the gap in the middle, because if you guys remember looking at the template, I'm going to have some ribbon that's going to help merge those. So this is, like I said, great for all you last minute Lucy's. I need something super quick and simple to throw a bunch of cards together, or a gift set. You could do this with not just Christmas cards, but birthday cards, or just a thinking of you cards. Just use random DSP to make a gift set. This is a great way to do it. I'm going to focus on keeping everything to the top. Oh, this would have been a great one to time, guys. That's okay. I did not time it. It's going to be okay. Just making sure everything is flush to those edges. Now here I have a little bit of white, but like I said, I'm not going to worry about that, because it's all going to work out in the wash. So keep on keeping on. Lining those up. Oh, and I went to the post office today, and everybody's Christmas cards are now in the mail. Holiday cards, Christmas cards, there's a mix. I'm going to call them holiday cards because they might not all get there by Christmas. If they get there by Christmas, guess what? Those are your Christmas cards. If not, they're your holiday cards. I'm just kidding. I think they all have. I try to pick a sentiment on the inside of the cards that was not Christmassy per se. And I used the same sentiment for all of them. So, there you go. But so, yeah. So, I call this 50-50. And you can do these with a in landscape as well, but basically you're just taking whatever your card front is and going in half. My tree's going that one. If you do pick something that's directional though, just be careful. Like for this one, I want my trees at the bottom pointing up, so I'm trying to be a little bit more careful and make sure I put those trees on in the right direction. But other than that, it'll be okay. And then I did try to pick one pattern that was a little less busy than the other. So that's another little tip. Make sure, like if you're wanting to make it all out of one sheet of cards DSP, also make sure that your front and back of your DSP coordinate nicely with each other. But you can also take two different DSPs and that merge together if you just don't like the back sides but only like the fronts. You can do that too and just make 12 cards instead of 6 cards. Have an even dozen. But this for me is just such a quick and simple way to get a set of cards done really, really quick. Either as a gift or for those of you that are doing your holiday cards a little bit later. Popping that on. Again, I have that gap here. I'm not worrying. That's why I'm lining them up to the outer edges. So that if I have that gap, I'm not even going to stress off that because it is going to get covered up by the ribbon. That's what the ribbon's for. And I just have to pay attention to my trees to make sure they're going up in the right direction. Like so. Hey Marsha, welcome, welcome. Doing our 50-50 cards right now. Make sure I'm adding glue to the right side. You guys see how quickly these are coming together. Punches also are my best friend. If I have to mass produce cards super quick, I'm going to go to punches. I'm going to pull out ephemera. Things that can really help me not have to do as much. I totally have that one off centered. That's going to be okay. That's really what I'm looking for. Ribbons, embellishments, ephemera with the pre-stamped sentiments. Stamping is great, but sometimes you just need quick and simple cards. Simply elegant cards. I hate to say quick and simple because simple makes it sound like downplayed. Simply elegant cards, guys. Simply elegant. My poor little old lady dog, she's over here in the corner. She's sleeping so hard, she's snoring. She's so cute. And there's that last one. Now I'm going to come in and I'm going to put ribbon across these. Here's my ribbon. I do want to get a little bit thicker, I think, on my tear tape. I think my thicker one will work. Let me go grab that one really quick. I will be right back. Hold on, guys. I need to go do something. Hold on. 1 second. Bear with me. Oh, please. I'll be right back. Alrighty. You guys ever start doing something and forget you were doing something before? Yeah. Timer went off in the kitchen. I could hear it going off. I just needed to go turn it off because it was going to drive me crazy. Okay. Oh, I was going to grab my thicker tear tape. Let me see if that one's going to be too thick. No, this one's going to be better. Okay. So now, I'm going to get these set up and grab my junky scissors that I cut sticky stuff with. I'm just going to put that across like so. And I always like to have my glass mat, or you can put paper too, depending on if you want to wrap it around. Now, if I wanted to wrap it around, I would definitely keep it on my glass mat or on my silicone mat. But this one I'm going to cut flush. So if I was just going to cut it flush, then I would have definitely not cared if it was on my glass mat or not. Turn that around. And again, I'm just going to do a flush cut on each side. I'm going to repeat that for all the cards. Card fronts, I should say. Try to not have too much going across. Like I said, simple. We will probably get all these 6 cards out. Let's see, how am I doing on time? I'm at 17 minutes, guys, and I was talking a little bit at first. Oh, you know what I just realized? This has more white on one side and more green on the other. No, I don't like it. I like it the more green side. Thank goodness. That's how I did the first one. Oh, gotta pay attention to that. Going forward. Again, a little snip. And a little snip. Next in the line. My husband likes to say that. Next in the line. Next in the line. My husband is a very impatient person. So if he is at a store and they are taking too long, or like somebody opens up, he will be like, next in the line, come on, next in the line. Like, get another cashier. We got lots of people here. I always tell him, you're so rude. He's like, why do they have all these cash registers if they're not going to have cashiers? And I just laugh because he has no patience. My wonderful husband has a very big heart, but no patience at all. So he always screams that, next in the line, come on. If he knew I was telling that story, he would be mortified. Marsha says, yes, I need to watch this video. I need to make at least 2,530 cards. Oh, Chris Ann says, going back and forth and would totally throw me. I have to assemble. Well, that's kind of what I'm doing. I'm doing each step separately. All greens, then all trees. Oh, when I was doing the other part. Chris Ann says, Over 2,500 cards. Yikes, it's definitely a labor of love. I think that was a typo, sister. I think she meant to say 25 to 30 cards. I don't think she meant to say 2,530 cards. Yeah, that would definitely be a labor of love. I have never even made that many cards. I sent out less cards this year, though. Let go. And 2 more to go, guys. 2 more to go. And like I said, normally you can definitely, if you're worried about going back and forth and flip-flopping, you can definitely use non-directional patterns too. This is a great card layout too, these 50-50 cards. If you just have a bunch of scraps, you just have to have scraps that coordinate with each other to make the 50-50 cards. And really, you don't even have to have scraps. You can have just the bottom part. I could have done the top part in white and then just stamp the sentiment. If I chose one specific sentiment, that would have worked too. But I like my 50-50 cards. Okay, last one, guys. Marsha says, LOL, 25 to 30. Yeah, that's what I thought you were. That's what I thought you meant to say, Marsha. And last one. And again, if I wanted to put a little bit more zhuzh into this, instead of snipping these flush, I could have just wrapped it around and then popped these pieces up. Oop, forgot to put the ribbon. Just kidding. And then if I would have popped them, now this one I do want to finish off that ribbon. That just would have taken a little bit more in supplies, quite a bit more time, I feel like, by popping them. So I'm not. Grab all those pieces. Now this one, I do want to make sure they're all the same direction. I am going to give a good firm press right down that middle so that I'm pressing in all those ribbons. Get my mousses out and get anything that's going to poke me out of the way. Now we're going to assembly line these, and again, this is why I did not wrap that ribbon in the back, because I wanted to lay these down flat. Again, it's just gonna go quicker this way, and this one's a little off-centered. Do I want to try to fix it? Of course I do, because this is me. There we go. Slightly better. Now I have glue on my fingers. Gross. But yeah, I definitely like the assembly line thing. And normally I would have done those all probably in the same direction too, sister, but I actually messed up on one, so I had to improvise. And again, grab my handy dandy tweezers, just laying those down. And this layout right here would be really good, not even just for holiday cards, but this is a great masculine card, because really there's no Christmas stuff on here. I could definitely make this a Father's Day card or a thinking about you card for a guy, or a birthday card. Really anything. This is a super neutral layout. Just wintry. It's actually not even totally wintry. It's just kind of foresty. So yeah, this could totally work for a Father's Day. I'm going to keep them all holiday though, just because that's what I'm doing right now. Although I need no more holiday cards because I've sent all mine out. But who knows? Maybe I'll need some last minute ones. I still have a bag left, but it's always good to have some roll over. Get my start on next year's 200 cards. What I need to do ahead of time next year is start pre-labeling the envelopes, because that's what takes me forever, because I write out all the envelopes. And I really just need to create a link and just type all that in one day to create a massive spreadsheet. So I can have them printed instead of handwriting them all out. I did that twice and I still didn't get all the way to the edge. There we go. But I don't know. Part of me likes to just sit there and handwrite out the addresses. It's soothing to me. And I take my address book with me to like coffee shops and stuff. And I just sit at a coffee shop and I do it. So it gets me out of the house. And it's something super portable. Okay. Next step in the line is going to be to grab my mousses and glue them down. And I love this glue press because it just gives me such control. Just grab a little dot if I need a little dot. And little feet right at the edge. There we go. One. Now this too is where I'm going to have to make sure I put the glue on the right side of my mousse each time. Because if not, I'm going to have to flip some of these. I kind of really want them to all be the same. Samesies. See how we're doing on time. 26 minutes. And again, I was talking at the beginning of this. Hey, Deb. Cynthia says 25 to 30 sounds better. Of course, I had an order for 50 cards in November. Oh, wow. Deb says, hello, grandkids just got picked up. Now I can join the live. Hi. And she says, Marsha, are you making that many cards? Oh, who are you making that many cards for? Okay, let me not giggle while I'm doing this. I need to drink some water, guys. I have not drunk any water on this live, and nobody has called me out for that. Come on, divas, make sure I'm drinking my water. Hydration, hydration, hydration. I'm going to put this last mousse down, and then I'm going to get some hydration because I feel like my throat is dry as the Sahara. My water bottle. Okay, that was a good chug. Chug, 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 chug. Hydration, hydration, guys. Everybody go take a drink of your fluids, whatever fluids you're drinking. I wonder if I even have the stamp set that goes with this mousse. I did at one point have a stamp set, but I think I just kept the mousse punch because it's all I ever went to. But if I recall correctly, this guy had a really cute, I think I do have the stamp set. It had like a little raccoon on it with a log. I think. I really liked that. Let me go back and check now. That's another one like the ladybug one I've been playing with lately, the bugs, where it just created a really cute scene and I liked it. Ooh, this one's ribbon is a little bit lower. I'm just going to go ahead and have his antler tuck underneath the ribbon, maybe. I should have put it on the top, but can I pull him down a little bit? Oh, come on. Come down. Oh, well. He's just there. I put him a little too high. Because I got high. Sorry. That is not appropriate for this song. I don't know why that song just popped into my head. That is a song, by the way. I do not get high. I mean, no offense to anybody that does. This is not my thing. But that's a song. It was on the radio a lot for a long time. Okay. Almost done with the outside, guys. And I still have this strip, which I'm going to cut down and decorate a little bit on the inside, but I'm going to do it with this color. But let's go to, oh, y'all, what do I do with them? Oh, have my ephemera pieces with lots of little sentiments left over. Now this is why I went with my black mousse too, because these all have like letters in black. See how many I have of these. 1, 2, 3, 4. So since I'm doing sets already, let's do 2 in this one. Maybe 2 Merry Christmases and 2 Happy Holidays. 2, 2, and 2. That'll work. Actually, I already, oh, but he was in a different color. Okay, so that works. 2, 2, and 2. So I'll make this a little set. Maybe I'll give this one away as a present. So let's not pop all those guys back in. And pop those back there. I have gotten so much juice out of these cameras. Now these ones right here are the ones that are not sticky, so I'm gonna just pop them up with some mini dimensionals. Grab some of those. Oh, what happened to my comments? Oh, I have to go back in again. I hate when that happens. Regular. Oh, I might be able to use the bones on those. But I really do want some minis. I know I had minis. Oh, there was. I was like, I just had minis on my last live. There's my minis. Okay, let's try to refresh my screen really quick and get comments back up. It's doing the little spinny thing. So if you guys are commenting or saying or asking any questions, my bad. I cannot see them because my screen is spinning. So in the meantime, I'm going to pop up these on some mini dimensionals. Like so. Love my handy dandy tweezers. And these mini dimensionals are coming in handy because they're like the perfect size for these. Don't even have to think about it. They're just fitting perfectly. There we go. On the ends, in the middle. And I don't think I'm going to bring in bling for these. Oh my gosh, I went to the post office today. Can I tell you guys a story? I was so frustrated. I'm like, I might still call. I mean, like, I didn't call or go back in and cause a scene because I feel like it's the holidays and I wanted to not cause a scene. But I send almost 200 Christmas cards, right? And I have this little thing that I can tell if the card is too thick, because if it's over a certain thickness, then it won't run through their machines, and then you get charged extra postage. So I made this. I'll show it to you guys. I looked up on the website to figure out what the thickness was, and then I cut this very specifically so that I know if I put a card through here and it doesn't fall through, because I put this on like over an open container, and if it doesn't fall through easily, then I know it doesn't meet their criteria. It's going to cost me more in postage. So I had about, I don't know, 20-ish cards that were not going to meet the criteria. They did not fit through that little opening. They got a little stuck going through. Now, could I have forced them through relatively easy? Yes, but I would rather not have my cards get jammed up in a machine if they're not the right size. And so I went into the post office. I stood in the line, and there's one lady there who is very slow, but she's also not all that knowledgeable. And it is what it is. Some people are just a little slower. I'm okay with that. But this lady, the person in front of me specifically wanted to get postage just for these last 16 cards he had. She's like, I have 16 envelopes I need postage for. So she's like, well, here, I'm just going to sell you a pack of, it was just a first class letter. So she's like, I'm just going to sell you a pack with 20 stamps. He didn't want particularly 20 stamps. He wanted to just pay for postage for the last 16, but she wasn't hearing him. She wasn't listening. So she finally just sold him. And finally, I think he just didn't want to argue either. So he just bought a pack of 20 stamps. It's not what he asked for. He wanted to pay for postage on 16. Whatever. So then I didn't want to have to deal with her because I had seen her before. And I dealt with her before. And so I let one person go in front of me to try to just wait for one of the other two cashier people. No. So she went. And so finally I just went and dealt with her. So I was like, look, I need you to weigh these. And there was only like 20 of them. It's not like I had all 100 that I was having her try to weigh. And so she weighed the first one. And she's like, yeah, that'll take so such and such price. I said, so 2 stamps. She's like, no, not 2 stamps. I was like, it was like $1.20 and stamps are 79 cents. I said, so let me rephrase that. 2 stamps will be sufficient to mail these, right? She's like, yeah, but you're overpaying. I said, that's fine. I'm not worried about overpaying. I just want to make sure that it doesn't get underpaid and that my people don't end up with their Christmas cards like getting sent back, right? Or having a little letter that says you have to pay this much to get this card, because that's rude. So she weighs another one. She's like, yeah, see, told you, like that one's two, that's the same price. Okay. I was like, but I want all of them weighed. And she's like, they're all going to be 2 stamps. Like basically they're all going to be this. But my worry, here's what she wasn't getting. My worry wasn't that I was trying to underpay. What if one of those cards actually needed 3 stamps and not 2 stamps? So she just didn't want to have to sit there and weigh 20 envelopes, right? So finally I'm like, okay, well, just sell me another pack of stamps and I'll just put 2 stamps on everything. And I hope that that's the sufficient postage for all of these. So she just sold it and went on her merry little way. But I was just I was almost in tears when I got back to my car, because I was just like, really in the back of my head, I was like, what if any of those cost more than 2 stamps? I really want to go back and file a complaint against her. Would that be doing too much? Should I just let it go? Or should I go back and file a complaint? Because the last time I had to deal with that lady, she wanted to overcharge me. And all I wanted to do was send a catalog. And she was like, well, this has to go priority. I'm like, it's a catalog. It was a Stampin' Up! Catalog. And she was like, well, because of the weight, it has to go priority. Which I knew was not correct. And that one I did argue with her on, because I was the only person there. This time I didn't, because there was like a line of people behind me. And I was just like, I'm not going to cause a scene. I'm really not going to cause a scene. Okay, so we're going to do the inside of these. And I'm basically going to take this strip, which is 1 1/2, and I'm going to cut it in half at 3/4. So you guys tell me, should I report her? Because I really feel like I should. Oh, I think I need a new blade. Okay, time to finally switch out the new blades for the first time on this one, because I'm getting super bad fray on that. I probably just need to clean out my wall. So yeah, so I've dealt with her 3 times, and the other time, what was I doing the other time that she just was not listening to what I was asking her? And today I actually repeated that I wanted her to weigh all of them 3 separate times. I repeated it. And finally, after the 3rd, I was just like, I was getting frustrated. And I was like, I should have just kept letting people go in front of me. I should have known better. I know for sure I will never deal with her again. If she's the only person in the post office, I will go to another post office. That's how irksome that lady makes me. I can't even remember what the other one was. Oh, I remember. You guys know, all of you that have ever received Happy Mail from me, know that I put a postcard, like a protective sheet, on my cards, because I like them to run smoothly through the machines. I like to not give the post office a headache, because that's what jams the machines. If you have bling or anything on there and it has a bump, that's what kind of causes their machines to jam. So that's why I put the little postcard protective sheet, to protect the card, but also to protect from it getting jammed in the machines and giving the post office people a headache. And so she was trying to tell me that my first class envelope that fit through my little slider thing that was under an ounce needed to go as a package because it was rigid. I'm like, it's not rigid. It's bendable. It's just flat. Bend it. You can bend it. Oh my gosh. Finally, I was like, you know what? I'll take the risk. You just send it. If it gets sent back to me, then I'll pay for the additional postage. But I have been sending cards for 20 years. And that card is fine. It does not need to go as a package. Why don't you charge me like almost $3 to send a first? Oh, I was just, you guys can see how much that lady irks me. Okay, so I need these to be 5.5 inch across. One's a little bit longer than the other because I think I cut it all a little bit off. Oh, I did not did I do that right? Oh, I needed 6, not 3. Well, hold on. I'm gonna go 5.5. Sorry guys, I was supposed to do those 1/2 inches, not 3/4 inches for all 6 to have inside pieces. But you know what? I think I do. I have a strip from the other day. And I'm just going to improvise. But if you guys were doing this on your own, that needed to be 1/2 inch, not 3/4 of an inch. But I'm just going to improvise with this one. And do 3/4 and 3/4. Had I done them in halves, I would have been able to get all of them out of that. So, let me see comments. Oh, I still can't open my comments. What the heck? This is really good. Oh, did I open it the right way? Is it going to let me see comments? I don't know. I'm going to report my tablet. And you really just need a newer tablet. Oh, there we go. There we go. There we go. Okay. Marcia says, don't let it go. Go back and say something or call somebody. That's ridiculous. Margene says, I don't like people who are not helpful and don't want to do their jobs. Thank you. Kathy says, I wouldn't let it go. I would report her. Deb said, I would speak to her manager. Chris says, yes. Like you said, not just that she was difficult with the man, but not just one time, either multiple times. Okay, I'm going to go back because it's really weighing on me. I was so flustered. I literally wanted to cry when I left there. I was just like, and I knew I didn't want to deal with her. Like, I am not that type of person, guys. You guys who hear me, like, I am so easygoing, guys. I am not the person that likes to cause drama. I'm not one of those, like, I'm going to sue you. I'm not. That's not me. I'm like very much just let it go. Give it to God. But I'm just like, oh, I just see her and I cringe now. It's like, oh, I don't want to have to go to a whole different post office basically either. Because I really like everybody else at that post office. They're so sweet. I mean, I have literally gone back into that post office and handwritten cards to thank them for the phenomenal service. But that lady, oh my God. Oh, help me. Give me the strength to not want to go and strangle her. Because she makes me want to be angry. Oh. Okay. Thank you guys for justifying that I'm not overreacting and I need to go back and say something because that was... You know what? I just realized... Oh, man. Sorry, guys. As I'm talking to you guys, I just realized I was so flustered. I was supposed to have brought one card back with me from that set of cards because one of them was missing a stamp. And I thought, I'm just going to put this one to the side so that I can put more postage on it when I get home because I didn't want to have to stand in line and buy more postage stamps when I had some here at the house. Oh my gosh, I think I put that in with all the other ones I just mailed with no postage on it. One person is not going to get their card. Oh my God, now I really want to cry. One of my people, one of you guys are not going to get your card because one of them, I just realized I didn't bring any of those cards back and one of them was supposed to come back with me because there was one that was missing a stamp. Oh my gosh, now I'm really pissed. Sorry, I'm really angry. That's not a nice word to say. Oh my gosh, that's going to eat at me now. And it's my fault, don't get me wrong. It's my fault that I should have not mixed those up with the ones I just mailed, but I put it back. I had an entire case. You guys have seen my big cases with my cards. I took that whole case with me and I put that other one back in there. And when I grabbed all the other ones, I'm sure I just grabbed that one and threw it in. So now I have a random, hopefully they send it back to me. I'll just have to pay for the postage to send it to myself. Because usually if it has no postage, they will send it back to you. Or it'll be in like the dead letter office, whatever they call it. Because it had no postage. Or they'll try to send it to whoever I was supposed to send it to and require postage for them to get it, which is really going to make me angry. Oh. Okay, guys, I need to go on a different topic. I'm going too negative. I need chocolate. I'm going to eat a piece of chocolate right now. See, I needed to vent. And I really am going to report that lady tomorrow. I'm going to call and ask to talk to the manager. Oh, but I don't want to get her fired for the holidays, though. See, then I feel bad, because what if she gets in trouble for the holidays, or what if she's already a report? Oh my God, I don't want to be a Grinch, but I also don't want to have to ever deal with her ever again. Maybe I'll wait till after the holidays. Not that that would make it any better. Marsha says, don't worry about it. It's okay. It's understandable. You were very upset. Oh, thanks. Kathy says hugs. I'm going to eat a piece of chocolate. Okay, so here are my 6 cards with insides decorated. What do you guys think? And let's see, how far am I in? I'm 45 minutes in. You guys normally know it takes me an hour and a half to make one card. I'm going to eat a Hershey, cordial Hershey. I'm going to eat 2 cordial Hershey nuggets because, yeah, I need chocolate. Okay. Let me put my glue away. Oh, where's my lid? And we're going to do a mystery card raffle. Chris says, breathe, sister. They'll understand. Okay, if anybody gets a holiday card from me and it says postage due, please let me know. I will send you the money for that postage. Oh my gosh. Hopefully they send it back to me with postage due and not to you guys. Oh my God. That will just kill me. Okay. I think this is the one with the brown one. This is going to be the mystery card raffle, so it's not going to be so much a mystery, but the mystery card raffle word is going to be moose. Moose. Mooses. Mices. Mises. Just kidding. Moose. Moosey moose. Oh, I need to make more. I need to make more kegs. Let me grab a piece of paper. If it was a snake, it would have bit me today. I have all these things and I just don't know where things are. I don't know how many. I think I can punch through 2 of these at once. Let's see. See if I can do that without breaking my punch. Because if I break my punch today, that's really going to be the end of my mode. Here's the punch. And see if I can punch 2 out. I think I can. I'm pretty sure. Yeah. Because this is not thick paper that I'm punching out of right now. It's actually pretty thin paper. I feel like if I do that, I can get 2 more. Yep. Okay, if that's not enough, I will punch out some more. And another pen. Oh, I'm going to use one of my new. Okay, so I got this pen for Christmas. It's that Pilot G2 0.7. It writes like butter. I love it. Okay, we got Debbie Warden. And, oh, hold on. Let me check my comments really quick. Only because I know that Sharon Vickery has not been able to comment. And so she'll go on to the comments to let me know that for whatever reason she's being blocked on the live. Okay. Oh. Oh, I need to go farther back. Okay, I got Margene Nation Susset. I do shorthand now. And Marsha Long. And Chris Ronkin. And Chris says, you don't like Hershey. I don't like Hershey's Nuggets. I like Hershey Kisses. I don't like Hershey Nuggets. It smells different. I'm just telling you. I was telling my sister, that I don't like Hershey Nuggets because I've done so many craft projects with them that when I open up the bags, it's the whole overwhelming smell of that Hershey Nugget chocolate. But Hershey Kisses I'm okay with. Go figure. Oh, Kathy wants, oh, well, let me put Kathy's name first. Kathy Sanford. She's asking what DSP am I using, and it is a retired pack of DSP, and I actually still have it, thank goodness. It was called, it's from this one, it was called Boughs of Holly. So it's from a pack of paper called Boughs of Holly. I think that's the one I just pulled that one from. Let me double check. Yeah. So Boughs of Holly is what it was called. It's retired though. I just happen to have like, I don't know, 5 packs of that because I really loved every single pattern in that one. Did I miss anybody? I feel like I jumped around a little bit. Okay, this is what I have. For the people that wrote Moose, I have Debbie Warden, Margene Nation Susset, Marsha Long, Chris Ronkin, Kathy Sanford. Did anybody else type in Moose that I missed? Kathy says, thank you. Yep, I have that. Yes. See, I love using retired stuff because I feel like so many of you have these items that you guys can pull them. Okay, I don't think I missed any other mooses. If I missed anybody else that said moose, let me know. Well, I fold these ones up for the mystery card. For the raffle card. I should just say raffle card since it's not a mystery this time around. Oh, Deb Hickey said, yes, you missed me and I missed Rachel. Okay, I see it. Hi, Rachel. How are you doing, Chula? Let me get this one. Deb Hickey. Hickey. Doesn't look like a G. And Rachel Rojas. You back from all your many vacations, Chula? Rachel said, Mimi. She says, I love Lindt Lindor chocolates, so rich. Oh, those are some of my favorites too. I agree. Lindt, oh, so good. Viva Mexico! Viva Mexico! Yes. You were all kinds of traveling. I live vicariously through you on Facebook, girl. I don't like to travel, but I like to see pictures of other people traveling. My sister Erika travels a lot too, and I just love. She posts a lot of stuff. And so I watch a lot of hers. Almost done. But oh yeah, Lindor. And Lindor's one of the only chocolates that I actually like their white chocolate too. I'm not particularly a white chocolate fan. I like milk chocolate. But with Lindor, I like it all. I like their white chocolate. I like their dark chocolate. Even with C's candy, I don't like their white chocolate. But I like Lindor's white chocolate. So good. Okay. Hope I got everybody. Hope I'm not missing anybody. Because my comments have been kind of crazy. And, ooh, we got a lot of people that stayed in there. Okay. Next round. Oh, all still in there. Okay, I need to drop them from a little higher. Okay. 2 down. Going down, going down. Oh. Okay, I'm going to fold them up again. They got a little bit more bounce on the ounce. Oh, I'm going to say this one's the winner because it's the closest. All right, and the winner of today's mystery card raffle is, drum roll please, Debbie Warden. Woo woo! Congratulations, Debbie. You are the winner of the mystery card raffle today. And I have yours right here. I'll put it to the side. I should say card raffle. I need to call it a card raffle. I'll put all these guys back in. You guys, today is day 22 of the Christmas countdown. I can't believe Christmas is right around the corner, guys. Right around the corner. So, And then we have all these cards for the 50-50. Did you guys like this 50-50 live? Do you guys like when I do a bunch of cards with one layout? Or not so much? Inquiring minds want to know. I think it's kind of fun to like see different quick and simple layouts. Simply elegant layouts, sorry. Because I feel like not everybody has the time to spend an hour and a half on one card. Sometimes it's good to mass produce stuff. I am going to be doing a lot more scraptastic cards too. So, I hope you guys like that. That is all for today, my divas. Bye-bye. Ta-ta for now.